Mechanism Monday. Spesh versus Jada. Okay. Unless you've been living under the biggest rock, now this goes. You've seen the back and forth between Upstate's very own 38 Spesh and YO and hip hop goat Jadakiss. In case you missed it, without going too far back here, some of the broad stroke cliff notes. Spesh was featured on a song along with Kiss from Benny the Butcher, on which the general consensus was that Spesh had the best verse. Spesh used that acknowledgement to invite Kiss to a track. And one Bag Fuel interview later, shout out to the boys, we have hired help from Jim Jones, verbal warnings from Fat Joe, a full track from Nino Man, a car freestyle from Green Double, two small shots from Kiss, and one light shot from 38, which included bars at Summer Jam. And despite what you may have heard, all of this started from a song where no one was dissing anyone, and that's where I wanted it to stay, but who gives a fuck what I want? Because a bunch of people, including some of the ones involved, confuse a call out with a diss and don't really know the difference between a diss and a beef. All sides involved are now way closer to that last one than I want this to be. Now, when you say the name of one of the game's most respected, there's always a possibility that someone will take it that way. And Spesh's last track, Fool's Mate, definitely didn't help. However, I'm going to be the guy who hopes all parties see this as just some banter wrapped around non-malicious competition and communicate the same sentiment to their entourages, so we all walk out of this one with bars and not scars, no more, no less. Just in case, my pops used to say violence is the first response to the weak-minded. You swing first because you can't think of anything better to do. With that said, I would like to request that all parties involved keep it wrapped on wax. Nothing being said on Al Gore's internet will make risking it all worth it in real life. One of the dopest things about hip-hop is the possibility for competition without malice. So let's keep it there. Match energy, talk slick, go crazy. Just remember that in a game of wits, the first one to get physical forfeits. I did not mean for that to rhyme. Like, share, and subscribe. Didn't mean for that to rhyme either.